Hey, William here. I know no one really watches these, but I'm going to do it anyway. Here's something I wanted to talk about right now. Had an issue where someone insisted that I had done something that I hadn't done. Had years and years and years and years of proof that I always tell them the truth. I mean, everyone makes mistakes and so on and so forth, but it actually got really heated because this person assumed that there was no other explanation but me doing this. Granted, there was. It happened with someone else, and I confronted the person and been like, look, it really bothers me that time after time after time after time I prove my honesty, and this one time when it's really not that big of a deal, I tell you this is how my part went down and you don't believe me, and the person commenced to make up shit that wasn't true to insult me and make me feel bad, which it did. Set me off. Why? Oh, something else I might add. Yelled and screamed at me over and over and over again that I needed to man the fuck up and admit that I had done this, because he knew damn good and well that I had done this. Come to find out, he had lied and said that the other person involved said that I had done this. You know, all I could say was, I don't know what they said. I just know that I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. Well, come to find out, it was someone else. After talking to the other person involved, he had never called that person, and made up all of this extra shit to make himself feel better. Watching Louder with Crowder, Steven Crowder, he had said something at the end of his show that resonated with me based on this situation, that lies are ultimately sourced in cowardice. It really sets me off that a person was calling me a coward for not owning up to something that I didn't do. And then when called out on it, turns around and makes up shit to make me feel bad and seem like the bad guy again, when all I did was say, dude, it bothers me that you're calling me a liar when I've proven over and over and over again that I do not lie to you. Lies are a form of cowardice. I mean, they really are. I mean, I've done it. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm nowhere near it. I couldn't even count the number of faults I have. Lying is something I used to do on a regular basis. I used to do it to make my life seem more interesting. I used to do it to be involved in a conversation. I used to do it. I was compulsive whenever I was young. I got called on it several times. Someone that is very important to me and I highly respect called me on it. And I made a choice to stop doing it. Now it really bothers me when someone is compulsively lying. As someone who used to do it, I know that it's a choice, and it just bothers me. I tend to call them out on it quicker than most. In some cases, I feel like a hypocrite for it. But at the same time, I believe it helped me to be called on it. And if I can help someone else avoid the lies and choose to stop being dishonest, then I will. You know, I'm now a firm believer in respect, integrity, and responsibility. If you own your responsibility, you treat people with respect, and you're honest, have integrity, do the right thing just because it's the right thing, not because you're going to get caught. Your life and those of people around you have a better life. I mean, they tend to. People know they can trust you. Based on my recent experience, can it falter? You know, can stuff happen? Yes, it can. But when you have integrity and honesty in yourself and you treat people that way, then you have no reason to doubt the truth. I mean, you can tell another person without a shadow of a doubt, this is the truth. This is what happened. You're not having to remember all the different little details that you changed because of cowardice. Yeah. I mean, I know this is uninteresting. I just hope it helps somebody. Anybody. Me. Lying is stupid. And stupidity is probably my biggest pet peeve. I really despise stupid people. I don't mean ignorant people. I mean stupid people. People that have the ability to learn and choose not to. Yeah. Something along those lines. You know, if you can't help it, you can't help it. I don't blame you for it. But if you can help it, and you're still stupid, that's what I hate. Anyway, I'm coming up on 9 minutes. I'm going to call it a day. Have a good one.